to our channel, we are
The Brief.
My name is Ro.
I'm Noki.
I'm Jasmine.
And I'm Kadi.
And welcome back. Happy New Year. It is 2021. Hey. We're back by popular demand. Bum, 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 bum.
Bum, bum, bum.
If you are new to our channel, please subscribe and ring the notification button so you get notified every time your girls upload something.
Yeah.
So we asked you all on our various social media platforms what you would like the ladies of the brief to discuss, and one of the common themes was succession law. Well, we're gonna categorize it as that because that's what it is in its various forms. So that's what today's topic or conversation will revolve around. We're answering various topics related to that. And just as a side note, remember to follow us on our Instagram @_thebrief with another underscore, so that you can send us a DM, tag us, give us ask more questions, and suggest topics that you'd like us to talk to, So one person asked, could you guys help me define the difference between interstate and testate succession? And I think also, just before you guys start answering, I think this links in pretty well with the context that we're living in. These are COVID times. We do have quite a number of people passing away, and they leave estates, even if it's a cup, guys, it's part of your estate. So a lot of people want to know, what do we do? What steps do we take? So let me just open it up to the floor. Do you guys want to define the difference in between estates of people?
Interstate succession is where someone passes on without living. It's okay. Where someone passes on.
Fresh, my friend.
It's fine. They know we make mistakes. They know we make mistakes. Interstate succession is where someone passes away without leaving a will. And now, basically, because you didn't have a way that you wanted your estate to pass on or to devolve, there are laws around that. There's an act that governs that for you. So if you don't want that, you then channel yourself into testate succession, where you write the will and you say, Kali, I want you to have this, I want Jasmine to have that, I want my kids to have this, so that the law doesn't do it for you, because half of the time it's not pretty. It doesn't benefit a lot of people, or it does something
Babies
like
on the side.
exactly, you'll be there. Not even ladies on the side.
Families.
Not even ladies on the side. You could be living with someone for years, and then you guys are not married, but you guys just live together, and then he passes on, but because he forgot to write you a will,
it's over.
Now you're just there but even me, I was a dependent.
So interstate is when you die without
a will.
And then testate is
when you die with a will.
That is it.
And guys, I don't know why people think it's so difficult to draft a will. You can actually just write it, because the only requirement is that you write it. That's the only one. You can say, I want this to go this, and then that's it. It's not, you don't have to involve lawyers. You don't.
I think it
even
is
if commissioned or something for it to be
no. What's commissioned is a trust.
It doesn't have to be commissioned.
Okay. I think what the idea is that you need to have money, you need to have a lot of things to write a will, which is not true, because you can have the money in your account form part of your estate. That's something that obviously you want your money to go to someone. Think about it like that. You don't need to have billions and billions to write a will.
That's true.
I think maybe that's why people
and don't take it lightly, guys, because you don't want to leave your loved ones behind in a quandary. I didn't know what Jasmine wanted to do. Now let's say, ladies, I think just because a lot of inquiries are made into the specific aspects, I think, can we delve a little bit deeper into wills, in terms of the requirements? Because like I've said, the main requirement is that it be written down. A lot of people think, I've told my daughters, I've told my husband, and that's it, that's valid. What sort of instances have you guys maybe run into where you realize, no, this is what's required for wills, just so people can have an idea, because it's really not as complex as people think it is.
It really isn't.
So long as you have your the information, say how you're devolving your estate, and I think it's important to sign it with witnesses. I think it would be important also to include a date, because some people may make another will, and it will be a problem where you now have to have these two wills go against each other when you don't know the date of when
I think
one was made.
it's important then to include in your will that every past will that I've made is being revoked now.
You revoke it in your new will, not the one that you're writing.
In your new will, auntie say I make a
You've
will
written,
now, and I give everything to Kali, and then in 3 months I'm like, no. So I say I revoke that one and any other will that I have, and this is the one that I'm doing.
Or you can even revoke certain clauses.
Yes.
And then the opposite also applies. You can revive a will that you've explicitly revoked, but both have to be valid. So that's another thing for me. I think my personal experience, one of the witnesses was a cousin, so the will was invalidated by virtue of being a beneficiary. So if you benefit in the will, you can't now also be ready to be signing the bit. No. Other people must be witnessing, and you just mustn't be involved
in the making of the will.
Also, remember to take it to the master's office.
They can double check it for you.
To make sure when we see everything is there.
Compliant and everything. And don't be afraid to ask, guys. I don't know why so many people are just so eager to seek the services of Bamedi, and I cannot understand it for the life of me. Like, just go and ask. Huh? You can ask for free, fine, you might queue, but like that's a small price to pay. What's cut? Let's quickly, or maybe not quickly, but this intersects with one of the questions that we received on our Instagram. So I'm going to paraphrase because I can't open the Instagram now, but it was to the effect of asking whether or not a side chick, for lack of a better word, where a man is married and it's in a monogamous relationship,
Civil rights marriage.
The civil rights marriage.
See, why if suddenly he was not married in civil rights, he'd still.
It's not cheating.
No, but that's not. It's not. He's allowed to have concubines.
Yeah, exactly. So we need to specify.
Yes. Every day.
That's the only monogamous marriage.
This is the scenario we're going with. It's marriage. Let's even say throw in community of property for some salt, and say, okay, there's an accepted or acknowledged and or known individual who is extraneous to the marriage.
By the family,
wife,
we maybe have a child
to the children,
now.
maybe.
It's known that you take care of me. I live in a house that it is known.
But lona la kang ekho known ke? Lona la kang ekho known ke?
Yeah, we can just think about any scenario. I think the first one, maybe that we can just.
You're known in the family.
Yeah, you're known.
To add that effect.
Yeah, not that you've been introduced, but you know, it's not a secret. It goes down in the DMs. So my question is, or rather the question of the particular individual was, can a side chick inherit chankuras?
Yes.
No, ngadiwa.
Why don't you find you said like, this is why I was like, why?
No, but I meant the story is saying that. The story is saying that.
But you can differentiate between Loatiwago and Longatiwa.
Loatiwago, chances are you will be fought. Obviously, you will forever be fought. But someone can vouch. The fact that the family knows you, you can say, I know.
Is there a will or is there no will here?
There's no will.
Okay.
You can even consider both.
Okay, wait.
Because
there's no will.
Let's start with no will.
There's no
with the will, it would be according to the will.
Exactly. If there's no will, if I'm not mistaken,
Not
you just
always.
have to prove that this person was taking care of you in this and this way.
Yeah.
If you can show come up with your bank statements and say "Naimal being in a monthly," because also, I don't think that in devolving of someone's estate, they're trying to ruin anything for him. They want to do it as best as he would if he was still here. So they always look at, if he was still here, he would still want Kali to be happy. He would still want Kali to have her house. So inkinga ke iba ngilomndeni.
Yeah.
Inkinga
And
that you
chances
have.
are vele labanye bayawina vele ugcina akatholi lutho.
But I think that goes to the heart of wills. You know, the purpose of a will is to write down and state your intention for what you
What
want
if
to
he
have.
died before he could change
Yeah,
it?
well, then that's on him and
I
just being
didn't
lazy.
know he can die.
You know, but if you can, that
That's
is
God,
something
my
that
love.
you could take to court and say, you know what, based on his conduct off of the past 2 years, this is what I genuinely believe he would have wanted.
Well, 2 years be a very short time.
No,
And
even
senior Beggy
even
said,
cohabitation for 6 months, I can claim if we live together for 6 months, I can say we live together.
but
We
it's
live
definitely
together,
easier
husband
in
and wife.
essay.
But that,
Definitely
but,
easier in essay.
I'd
Like
say
I'm gonna,
forget-
it's just so
yeah.
difficult.
Even
It's
if-
still something that like the law is still trying to work its way around. I feel
Yeah.
it's still something we're incorporating into our the community of property. I mean the where you guys are not married, but you're
It's
living
common
together,
law marriage.
common law marriage.
Yeah.
For that, I think it's still something that is fairly new in terms
Yeah.
of our courts trying to
Yeah.
enforce. That's why maybe it's not
Yeah.
straightforward how we go about it.
Yeah, that's true.
I have a question. If say I have a child with this man,
Mm-hmm.
where does the money go? Where the money resides? Where the money resides? Where does the money reside? Is the money held in some bank account where monthly I get an allowance to take care of the child, or do they just say your child got 600,000? Boom, now 600,000 wako.
That depends on how quickly the master's office can deal with the what's it called when they finish finalizing the estate.
Liquidating it.
Liquidating, yes, thank you. The distribution, because in the interim before they've done that, it'll be you have to go every month. But after,
We often have share.
Doesn't it depend on Gungutu Nganani? I legit thought that was what it is. Gungutu nangabe ngumfana, and maybe if you're younger than if you're a minor, then you'd get it monthly.
Because I think
And then if you're grown and you have to share estate ababwako, then you might get one lump
payout.
sum.
no, I think if you're old, obviously, because I'll start seeing someone to look after you. But I'm
Yeah.
talking about a child who's still say in high
That's what
school.
I'm saying. Gungutu, doesn't it come out monthly?
So
does
I
come
would
out
say give me
monthly.
the money.
May I say this? There are instances where you could be old, but with this situation that I'm thinking, the man had property,
Yeah.
so they use it like it's like we're renting out the property. So every month from that property, and then they basically between the children, even the old ones, even the young ones. So every month we all get the same share from that thingy. So it's not like one lump sum.
The mali.
Or ukhulumela
You
ka-
pay, say for instance you had rental property, the tenants will stop paying you as a deceased person and they'll start paying the
The estate.
master. So then the master will then do that in the interim.
Where does the money go?
What will happen is that the master will institute an application at the High Court to have a curator for you and your money until you reach majority. So they will be in charge of your money. The money will be in a separate bank account. And you can use it. You just go to your curator, who's usually a lawyer, and you say, listen, I need X amount for school fees for first term. Yeah, well, then maybe they can give you a bigger amount than the usual monthly because there's a set expense. So that, I guess, is involving lawyers or what, but, you know, it's a third party, so it might be more beneficial as opposed to like having your aunt
Having like a
money.
relative have your money because
Imali.
yours we born.
Oh, you born up there, yeah.
But I just think, I don't know, not to sound like super advisory, but I just think, guys, if COVID has taught us anything, you know, even if you are young, don't think, oh, I'm just a young individual, I have zero assets to my name. No, don't look at it that way, because even the little stuff, like, just write it down. It's 5 minutes and you're done. Like, anyone who's above 14 can be a witness, and then that's it. Simple.
And you need 2 of them. They must witness each and every page.
Each and every page.
And you can be signed for if your hand has been cut off or something. It's true.
It's true.
True. Someone asked, Kuti, if I've divorced my husband last week, just last week, and he dies,
Kosha.
can I
No.
inherit?
Isn't there a
You
period?
can.
There's a period.
There's a
It
period.
says
Like
you
after
can.
about 3 months or is it after 6 months?
No, but the crazy thing is, if he dies within 3 months, then the court will usually, it's like an ex parte application, right? The court will look if you killed him. So if you did, if the circumstances are suspect, you won't inherit, even if you're in the will. Like that 3 months, first 3 months after the divorce, you must lay low.
You know what I found funny?
Lay low.
What I found not funny, but like what I found mind blowing in school when we were doing succession. This one case where this woman killed her husband, but they're married in community of property, so they still give her her half, but then she doesn't get the man's half. But I'm like, but I killed you
for my half. You like, it serves you right.
It's not America.
I was just there like, but you killed him because you wanted the money.
No, but vele na contribute half wako. It's just that you don't get everything.
What tense?
So there's this scenario that doesn't exist, but it doesn't. I'm joking. Okay. So what would you guys do in a situation like this? Someone comes up to you and says, I am married in community of property, but my husband and I haven't been living together for 15 years. We've been married for 30. We haven't been living together for 15. Nifuna le property that we have in the marriage to come to me, because after all, I am the one who's paying rates and whatever, taking care of the property. I don't want to get a divorce.
Okay.
What do you do there?
Wait, she doesn't want to divorce him.
No.
But she
she
wants
the
half.
property. The other half that she owns.
Oh,
What
what
do you
happened?
do?
Like, marriage is a contract. Enter into it like wide-eyed. Don't just sign, no, it's
Don't
a
do that.
contract. Like, it is a binding and enforceable contract. If you say we're going to share everything, you're going to
That's
share
exactly what
everything.
you mean.
No matter.
Even the thing about sharing is that everyone always. No, do you know what I hate about the whole sharing
what we
thing?
share.
People always assume we're sharing the good things. What if I get rich? My guy, what if you,
You
go
go
broke?
broke.
What if you are
What
in
if you get
debt?
into debt?
Serious
Now
debt,
my
because
stuff
I'm
must be
sharing that debt with
taken.
you. That's my thing. It's like, no, a prenup. When I want a prenup, because in case I have money. Nah, you want a prenup in case you go broke.
And we're not in 1950 where it's like, that's the only option. It's either in community of property or not. You can do out of community of property with accrual.
Yes.
Like you can say what we gain, we share. But tikwela titam leng tena to dam. When I lot tena to dako. All right, yo. Won't
It's
be
like
me
that, yo.
without a trick question.
Over time.
Pam 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 pam. Trivia with Jasmine.
Thank you. That's gonna be the new segment. But you know what happens, seeing as we are already on the topic of in community of property marriage regimes, what happens in the case of simultaneous deaths of both the husband and the wife? Say for instance, God forbid, they both died, they were in a car and it's a fatal car accident and they both died. What happens?
Do they have children?
Wait, I remember this from the teaching. Hold on.
Let's say no.
They don't
They
have
don't have
children.
children.
No children.
Goes to their parents.
Let's say they don't have parents.
Goes to their
It goes
siblings.
to government.
Yeah, it goes to government. There's like a bank account. What's the bank account called? The one that has all the government money.
And then when
and then they advertise. Would see
Free for all.
my relatives.
Okay. Let's make it harder. Let's say they have one child who's a boy who has had another child,
Who's a boy?
and the boy is disqualified from the
Which
will.
boy?
Their
Oh,
son.
their son.
Their son is
Why
disqualified.
is he disqualified?
I don't know.
There's a
know.
reason. Okay.
What are the
fine.
disqualifications?
He tried to kill his parents before.
Yeah. We'll do that. That axe murder example. Yeah.
His kid.
And
His
the child.
is also disqualified What reason? Nasa tutas. What's the thing? Nasa.
Yes, Nescatura's fiction.
Yes, that's a cult.
You're right,
You're
right.
done.
People who died didn't know the child was still in the mother's womb.
And the child survives, I take it, sorry.
Yeah, the child survives and is birthed at full term, but the parents didn't know that their son had a son on the way.
Wait.
Did they die interstate?
What? Who dies?
Just when I got a pass in the scripture,
Okay.
Ngoba hayi lenzaba iyaqhubeka.
No, it's affirmable, and thank you for reminding me, Rebecca. Thank you. So, they passed away. A couple married in community of property dies interstate.
Okay.
They have a son who's disqualified from being a beneficiary of this will, and the son had impregnated somebody, but the parents didn't know that he had impregnated her. So my question is, how will their estate devolve?
If I'm not mistaken. No, it doesn't go up, it goes down.
You can't. Financial the son is disqualified.
But his child is not.
It's
So
not.
a child is allowed to, you can vest, but it will only, does it vest
But
in
then
you
the
until you're born?
Grandparents don't have a duty to the to the grandchild.
No, but if it skips you, it goes down.
It goes down.
It continues to, the same way if you were,
me because angifile ngoba
or if you're disqualified. No, because you're disqualified, surely you're disqualifying your whole line. Yeah, it goes
You
up.
don't disqualify
buy
the whole line. But the problem is that they didn't know. When you write a will, you have to say and future heirs.
But you did
If you
say
don't
these
say and
people
future
died
heirs.
interstate.
Did I?
Yes, that's why I asked, did they live a will?
That's why I'm saying ukuthi nabe vele babhali will vele ungabafaka ke grandson. But now bangakayibhali, I mean I don't see how.
Kuthi ngeke inherited the grandbaby.
They will definitely inherit.
Unless the grandbaby was alive when they died.
Exactly.
We are doing a small giveaway to celebrate us reaching 200 plus subbies.
We are at 300 plus by now, so guys, shout out.
We're
Road to 500.
We are at 300 plus subbies. Road to 500. Bum, 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 bum. Our views are all the way up. I think our first video.
Nothing can stop us.
All the way up.
Dun, 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 dun. That is us. That is.
We would like to thank you guys for watching, for commenting, because
Thank you.
we are here because of you.
Yeah.
We are because you are.
Inside quote of Ubuntu.
Yes, we are going to announce this winner
On Thursday.
on Thursday. When we drop this video, we're announcing. When the video drops, we'll also announce who has won our little camper. To whomsoever you are, we hope you like it.
We do.
We
And
hope you
never
keep coming
shutela.
back. Please, ushute utag.
post there.
Uthi at underscore the brief
Yeah.
underscore.
Tag us.
Bese
Hope you
uyabukela.
like it.
We've reached the end of our first episode this year. Is it?
Yeah.
2021. We hope you liked this video, and we are at
Sambane Cafe, which is inside Swazi Candles. Please do come by. Their service is great. Their food is amazing. You can meet our friend Ginger when you're here. You know, it's just great. So please don't forget to
like,
Comment.